Okay.
The other thing that I
Last try, guys. Can you hear me? Trying this one more time. God willing, you can hear me. And then we can get to cooking because I've got a lot of cooking to do and I'm super tired. And please let me know if you can hear me and see me and anything. Anything? Alive. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? It's working. They said it's working. Three's the charm. Hi, Matar. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try to turn it. Matar. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna try not to breathe. Yay, Deborah. Yay, the sound is good. Okay, now tell me if it's still good. Okay, you're back on, Nachum. We'll introduce the cast of characters. Don't go up my nostrils. Remember all the things I taught you. No, up from above. It gives me only one chin. And we only want one chin, right, ladies? Right? No one's in the market for two chins. Okay, so everyone can hear me okay? I just do one more testing. 1, 2, 3. You can hear me and you can see me. Tell me if yes. Tell me if yes. Hello. Hello, everyone in the world. Tell me if the sound is working. I think my water's boiling. Hang on one second. Is the sound working?
Howard Wolpoff with the first sounds great.
Oh, yay to the world. Thank you, Hashem. Three's the charm. Okay, so here's what's happening. I'll just recap everything. Super stressed out, crazy exhausted. We're cooking live, right? Like we do for Shabbos. This is my special sous chefs and assistants, Rachel Nami Geller, Bracha Miriam Geller, and guess what? We are having 18 for Friday night, and then we are having 26 for Shabbos lunch at my sister-in-law's, but we're also cooking and bringing some things to her, because that's how we roll, right guys?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so let's get to cooking. We're gonna do the whole menu plan thing, and then we're gonna just like go for it. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're making a side of salmon. So I'm doing my honey baked side of salmon. You can get the recipe on joyofkosher.com. My salmon is actually frozen in the fridge. I'll show it to you soon. But I'm gonna prepare the marinade and the sauce just so that I can brush it on tomorrow and bake it off. So it has honey, it has garlic, it has some Dijon, and we'll get to that soon. We've also got this new great recipe that I've been raving about, right? I've been going crazy about this. This is a Persian rice with caramelized onions and dried fruits, papayas, pineapple, craisins. I've been talking about it like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, next we're going to be making the challah dough. You gotta come closer, Nachum, so that everyone can hear. Yes, not that close. Not too close, but not too far. Okay, challah dough. So we're gonna have that rise to a slow rise in the fridge overnight so that we just shape and bake tomorrow, right? Right. Then we're moving over here, and we are making closer, because you have to hear. California avocado salad. That recipe is also on the website, so Google California avocado salad on joyofkosher.com or go to joyofkosher.com and just search for it in the search bar. And we're going to do a little bit of a tweak since I don't have plum vinegar and I don't have toasted sesame oil.
Deborah wants to know how you get 18 people at the table.
Really?
2 tables, 1 long table.
Such a smart question. Okay, we put 2 6-foot folding tables together in a big square because we really love to eat all together. One of the seats is a baby.
Yeah, Shlomo.
Hey, Shlomo. One of the seats is a baby, so it's really only 17 seats. And what we do is on this big 6-foot square, right, thank you. Hubby's just like giving me clip notes in the background. On the long sides, we put 2 benches, and we put the little kids 5 on a bench and the other kids 4 on a bench. And that's how we get 18 people in the suki around a nice square table. And the best part about that is those 6-foot folding tables have no room for food once you set on both sides, but once you put them together and make a big square, there's a great big center to put down my gorgeous side of salmon. Okay? So we're gonna get cooking. So girls, I'm just gonna, this is gonna be a little fly on the wall. You're just gonna watch me around my kitchen. I'll try to talk you through what we're doing. Most of my stuff, because of Chol Hamoed, is dirty. This is my last kind of clean, crinkly apron. But, isn't disease fine? I have it, I'm good. We're gonna get started. So let's start with the challah dough. I feel like we should start with the challah dough, girls. Okay, who's making challah today? I think Rachel and Ami make challah today because I have a lot of cutting for you, okay? So let's take off the watch for the challah. Now, the challah that we are making is our perfect every time basic challah dough. This is actually printed out from the free ebook. So if you're not subscribed to our free newsletter, go to joykosher.com, sign up for our free newsletter, and you're going to get our free challah ebook. Can people still hear from so far away?
Yes, we're actually having some comments that Nachum should write a cookbook.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, stop it. Would you get like your brother and your sister and your mother to come online?
Yitzi Tabor and Anne thinks it's a good idea.
Can we just discuss for a second? I think we were talking, didn't we just talk about that ourselves? It wasn't you and me? Somebody else said that to me and I was like, I wrote that down in my notes, like, was it you, Brooklyn? Someone said it, like hubby's recipes. It wasn't us at the Shabbos table? It was you. You come up with a lot of good ideas.
Ava was making new string beans and all these things.
Yeah! Brachman wanted me to make Abba's new string bean and sauteed onions recipe. We'll save that for the next. Well, you know what, Nachum? I'm going to turn the camera on you and you will make that next week, big talker. Okay, so let's go.
Thanks, Yitzi.
All right, very, very important. We are like not overly complicated with our cooking, but when it comes to challah, we do weigh. Here's our trusty little scale. So Rachel and Ami, you're on challah.
Okay.
So let's go. Challah dough, we want to do, get the scissors.
So get her the measuring things, but measuring this one.
Actually, I'm going to get you started over here, Brooklyn. We can sit there, get a small cutting board, and you want to first rinse the tomatoes, and you want to slice them lengthwise, okay? Brooklyn, you can also, we're going to rinse tomatoes, and we're going to open,
You cut her to Tom
yeah.
at the table, Ima?
Sure, whoever's at the table, so you're near us, so
Should
they
I
can
put
see
the bowl
them.
here?
Yeah, put the bowl on, then zero it out. You can rinse the tomatoes and then
Ima, how much do you want?
we need at least, it's okay. We usually work around the kitchen very fluidly, nothing falls. We're gonna double this recipe. We wanted to, let's do our yeast first, okay? Yeast. Okay, so first, right, we always do our yeast first. Let's zero it out.
Ima, should I? Oh, whoops, I forgot to do something.
Yeah.
Should I put in
Colander?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think our water is boiling. Come here, Nachum, you see a rapid boil here? We're gonna add our rice. Can you give me the hand strainer, Brooklyn? The one with the handle?
The big.
No, here, this one with the handle, baby.
Ima, what
Over
number?
attached. What?
What number?
Okay, so for the yeast, this is 3/4 of an ounce of yeast. So what we want to do is 1.5 ounces.
So one here, then.
1 and then a half, the fraction. Slowly, because yeast goes quickly, go. 1, keep going. Now someone's going to come in and look at the measurement so everyone can see. Yeah, keep going. 1, and then we want to have a teeny bit more. Teeny bit more, 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 teeny bit more. Okay, we're good. Yeast. Okay, now we need sugar.
Zero it out?
Sugar now.
Zero it out?
Yep, you can zero it out if you want. Go to 0, good. And we want 1 ounce because we're doubling.
So just this one here?
What?
One?
Hang on 1 second. Yeah, hold on 1 second. 1.5 ounces and 1 ounce of sugar. We just want 1. Slowly. Okay. Okay, that was
Dun, dun,
a little
dun.
extra sugar. It's okay. Just leave it and we will add a little less sugar to the final recipe, okay?
We did daven for a sweet new year.
Yes, very good. Okay, so good ruffle lambs. Okay, now no touching your feet while we're cooking. So let's go wash those hands and then hit the kumkum on so we have some hot water. Ruffle Miriam is getting the,
So,
yeah, here. Yeah, questions? Talk to me.
if you want to say hey to Lisa Carlson, she's watching with her 4-year-old son.
I do want to say hey, Lisa. So right now I had just been rinsing some Persian rice. Hang on 1 second, and I'm straining it. And now it was vacuum packed so that it's insect free. Brooklyn, let me hit the kumkum on so that it's hot,
Is there
sweetie.
water? How much
Make sure we need about a cup of water in there.
So what is,
It's probably hot enough.
yeah, there's a lot more.
There's some warm water in there. Okay, so hang on, let me just finish this off. I'm gonna be adding this, I'm gonna be making this rice like I would make pasta. So I've got boiling water over here. Go into here, some oil and salt, and we're adding our rice in. We're gonna let that go for 3 to 5 minutes. We gotta set the timer. Good job, Ruffman, you hit that out in the garbage for me too big. Set our timer, and then Ruffman, get the measuring cup, the liquid measuring cup, okay, sweetie pie? Hi, Lisa. Okay, hang on. This one? Perfect. Hang on 1 second. We just gotta set our timer. Where's the timer on this one, baby? The timer.
What you doing?
Okay. Okay, Rachel. So we are doubling this. So we turn the page. And we go 1 cup of water. So we want 2 cups. So put Rachanami about a little less, like 3/4 of a cup of that hot water, and then fill the rest of 2 with sink water. Okay, 'cause that way it would be warm water. So like a little less than half. You're good. Miriam has our gorgeous grape tomatoes.
What am I putting them into?
I'm gonna give you the. Yeah, I can put them into. She's getting ready. We're going to half Rachel Miriam, like half of them,
Just half. Okay. Ima, with the dot to the like this or
Yes.
standing up.
No,
But
it's
this
flat.
doesn't help us?
Make a tunnel and go through. Nice, good, gorgeous. Hang on 1 second. Good, and then fill the rest with room temperature water.
Until cup.
What? Yeah, until 2 cups. Even to the top, you want to make sure it's not too hot. I am straining some corn for the California Avocado Salad. Oh yeah, sure. Okay guys, so I'm straining some corn for our California Avocado Salad. Don't put it in yet, Rachanami. What you can actually do is you can use frozen corn that's thawed, or you can just use corn right out of the can. Now the California Avocado Salad calls for a can of white and a can of yellow. In Israel, we actually only have yellow corn, no white corn niblets. So we're just gonna use 2 cans of yellow. Look how adaptable I am, and this recipe is. So this goes right in here as well. Okay, then I'm gonna bring this to Bracha Miriam, who is going to add the tomatoes. Hey, Bracha Miriam, sweetie? Gorgeous. Beautiful. Okay, so now we're here. We want to make sure that for our challah dough, oh good, this is a very good temperature water. So you can take it off, honey, because we're not measuring the water. I'm just going to take, it's a little less. I want to make sure this is exactly 2 cups. Okay. Guys, you could say hey. You could say a good morning, Madina Simcha. So you put this in here, Rachanami, give it a little mixy-tixy. Come, give it a little mixy-tixy. We're mixing our yeast. We're blooming our yeast. So we are giving it a little bit of a proof first. We're mixing it and stay there for a little while so they can see the action. You want to make sure that all the sugar is dissolving in here. Get me a kitchen towel, sweetheart. And we're going to let that bloom and proof till it's double in size and nice and bubbly. Now take a look. It's really important that you see what this looks like now. Everyone's in there. That's our yeast. And you're going to see how it's going to look soon. Okay? So we're letting our yeast get all active and excited.
How many more should I do?
We covered it with the kitchen towel. You want to do, how many have you done so far, do you think?
I don't know.
So, there's our rice. You want to do about half of it? Right. Our rice is...
Excellent multitasking.
Oh yeah, I learned from the best of them. His name is Hubby. Hold on 1 second. We're going to check our rice grains. So, Rachel, you can turn off the timer.
I did 18. I did 19. Should I do 20? Where's the timer coming from?
Oh, it's coming from over there. Actually, you can set it for another 2 minutes. I can feel that this rice grain is a bit hard still. Yeah.
Hey Siri.
I don't know, does that one have Siri?
Yeah.
I would just set it for 2 minutes while you're there.
Hey Siri.
Don't scream at her. We don't want her to get mad at us. Okay, so we need 2 more minutes for our rice. It's still a little bit crunchy.
Mommy. Me help?
You're good? You got the timer, baby?
No.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Oh, it's this, not her fault. Okay, can anyone out there set a timer for me for 2 minutes? Because we're having a little technical, it's like the night of technical difficulties. Set my timer for 2 minutes or my rice for 26 people is going to be overcooked, okay? If you love me, set the timer for 2 minutes. Okay, Rachanami, let's...
Is this a good amount?
Perfect, gorgeous, Bracha Miriam. Let's do the hearts of palm next. So take a look here. She's got the corn, she's got the red tomatoes, and we're going to add hearts of palm to that. No mixy-tixy yet, just so you can see it very nicely. Go get the hearts of palm, drain them, and then bring it over here. You can take the tomatoes back, Bracha Miriam, just so they're not in your way.
Okay.
And we're going to start to measure our other ingredients for the challah. Okay, put it on, baby.
Serve it out. Emma, can you-
1 minute left.
I'll turn that.
Oh, thank you. I love you. Who's setting the timer for
Lauren
us?
Brown.
Lauren. Do we love Lauren?
Yeah.
We love you, Lauren. Who is she? She's our new friend. Our new best friend, okay? So read the ingredients for me.
Emma,
Yep.
if you have a chance, can you help me here?
Yeah, sure. Hang on 1 second. Where are we at? We did don't stop touching. Now you gotta wash your hands again. Okay? Stop touching your feet while we're cooking. Okay, here. I'll show you that. You can close the cabinet, sweetheart.
Soap.
So, now wash them really good with
I
soap.
can do the drink.
Okay, sure.
Do this.
Yeah.
I like to drink.
Here are hearts of palm. Now, I used to love, and I'll show everybody, I used to love getting the hearts of palm in the jar. Because what happens is when you get the hearts of palm in the can, you have no clue if there's like 4 or 5 gorgeous, evenly shaped hearts of palm, or if you get 3
Oh.
ginormous hearts of palm. In Israel, we don't have the luxury of having the hearts of palm in a jar, so it's a wonderful surprise every time we open that can. But Bracha Miriam's going to slice them, and she's going to make them look gorgeous, and
Hearts
it will
of
be all
palm
good.
surprise.
Yeah, it's like that will be the next recipe. Hearts of palm surprise. Okay.
Ann says time.
Time. Time. Time. Good girl. Okay. Hang on, sweetness. Thank you, Anne.
Emma,
Thank you,
cutting
Lauren.
them all up.
Yeah, cut them all up, slice them. Show me the first one just so I can check the size.
Of what?
Anne, Lauren, perfect. Okay,
And
you're
Carl.
going. What?
And Carl.
Carl's is this time? Or just this
Alvarez Osorio.
time? Do you think you can hold this with 2 hands, Rochanami?
Yeah.
Okay, you can manage it?
Yep.
Let's go.
We're gonna find out.
2 hands, hold it hard. We are going to, just like we would pasta. I don't, my colanders have larger, okay. Tell me if you're like nervous or scared or it's getting hot. Ooh, this is what we call a Persian rice facial. Full steam ahead. Yeah, babe.
Carl's from Panama.
Oh, hey, Carl. How you doing?
When I put the hearts of palm in the bowl, they're opening.
Okay, I'm gonna help you with that. Come here. You might be slicing them too
Too thin.
thinly. Hang on 1 second. We lost it.
No,
Grab
not
me
opening,
a
though. The circles are coming out of it.
grab me a tin.
I go like this.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can stay with her Abba for a minute while we work on this rice.
Come,
People can see
show
our
us your
little
fine
rice
knife
skills.
skills.
Okay, hold it with 2 hands, baby. I don't even think we have
Good.
enough rice for tomorrow.
Beautiful. A little thicker, a little thicker.
Thick?
A little thicker.
Like this.
Good. Abba, forget about having extra rice for last days. I hope we have enough for the 26 people. I'm actually a bit concerned.
You get a whole bag of rice?
Yeah, hold that. Come here, babe. Turn it over, baby.
Okay, let's let the audience vote.
Yes. Because this is where I would go crazy. I would get all stressed out. Hold on 1 second. I want to introduce this. Okay, you don't want to get too much water in there. Okay. So this is where I would go crazy, get all stressed out, and make hubby or one of the kids run to the store to get me another package of rice. 26 people. This is about half of a 9 by 13 tin. Who thinks this is enough rice for 26 people? Now let them see they can see this well?
Are you gonna eat the rice?
Yeah. I'm gonna eat the caramelized onions and the
So it's 25 right away.
dried fruit topping. So it's 25, and then Sholi David. You would eat a little rice. Okay, so rice for 25 people, 6, 12, 18 of which are kids.
18 kids.
18 kids. Is this enough rice? There'll also be chillins and chicken and potato kugel and salad and rice. What are people saying? Can they see
Nothing
how
yet.
high it's coming up on the side of the tin?
Oh my God. Carl says it's not even enough for 5 people.
Thank you, Carl.
We don't accept that, though.
Maybe Carl could run to the store to get us more rice.
But Eva Matthew loves the beef porridge recipe.
Okay, Eva, we love it too. We actually just had that. Hubby actually just opened the cookbook and followed. It's his grandmother's recipe and made about 12 quarts of it, and we've been really, really enjoying it. We've got to get back to our.
All right, we're getting mostly votes for not enough rice.
Thank you, Nachum. Now what do we do?
Go back to the start.
With all the other food, though, we're just not serving rice.
If someone showed up to my house with rice for 25 people and it was a half of a 9 by 13 tin, I think I would cry. I think it's wrong to show up with that little rice. Okay, yeah.
This one of the hearts of palms came like halfway, and
Okay, so you can eat that one. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
The spoils of war. Rachanami, let's measure this out. Here, salt. Okay, so we want 2 ounces of salt. 0 out.
can you get me a plate? You know what?
All right, the vote is in. Everyone says more.
I know. I want to see if we have any rice in the back of our. Boom, boom, boom. So we have kosher salt, guys, not table salt. Kosher salt. Oh, you're tasting the hearts of palm?
A little heavy on the salt.
2 ounces. We're making 6 pounds of flour. 2 ounces of salt. It's not heavy. It's perfect. This is perfect, basic, every time challah dough. You don't roll your eyes at me. I can see you. Okay? If you
Yeah,
guys didn't know, hubby was rolling his eyes at me. The same person who said that was enough rice for 25 people. Okay, that's our salt. 2 ounces of salt. Flour. Go, Rachanami, open it up. 0 out. You want 6 pounds of flour.
Oh,
You might want to just take it right across the top. I think it might be easier.
How
You're for
much-
sure going to use this whole bag.
how much pounds is this bag?
This bag is about 2.2 pounds.
It's 1 kilo.
Right.
So we need 6.
And this is 70% whole wheat we're making this week. We made 100% whole wheat for the beginning of the holiday, for the Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, but now we're going to 70%.
Frady Kiss,
Frady Kiss! Do you know what Frady Kiss is?
our old neighbor.
Yeah! Hey, Frady!
And this is Bracha Miriam. And that is Rachanami.
Good. Keep it going. Next one. You want to go quickly? Frady Kiss is our next door neighbor. Rabbi Abe Kiss and Frady Kiss in Muncie. Are you guys in Israel already? Are they in Modin? Do you live here yet? No, I just saw you about 9 months ago, still in Muncie. So let me know what the plan is. Okay, get that in there. It's going to be that whole bag. Keep it going. Keep it going. The whole bag.
This hearts of palms hard.
You want to go across, honey.
Like Ema Luck, hard.
Let me see 1 second.
All right, put the hard one on the side.
Yeah, sometimes it could be like a little woodsy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like hard to cut.
Yeah, take up. Oh, yeah, do not. We're
Put
not
it,
going to
put it
have
back in
that.
the can.
Okay, where are we at? That's it. Let's throw that out.
We need one more bag.
Okay, we're at 4 pounds, 5 ounces. We're gonna go to 6 pounds here.
Ema.
Yeah, babe.
Ooh.
Yeah, honey. 6 pounds of flour coming right up. Let's throw out Rachanami, any garbage that's around us. Like to keep a nice, clean working station. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there, and we're perfect. So, in case you're wondering, for all of you who's baking challah in Israel, if you want to double this recipe, it's about 2 3/4 bags. Let's get a big Ziploc bag so we can put this. We keep our flour in the freezer. And then once I accumulate probably 5 or 10 of these kinds of bags, then I used to use 1 plus all of the little bits, or I use it for my baking. We're gonna put that grate into the
Marcia
Ziploc.
from Marion says, hey.
Hey, Marcia.
And she asks if there is a bracha for a broken oven.
Yes. Hashem, please help Marcia. Her oven cannot be broken right now. It's Yantiv. She might also be having 25 people for Shabbos. Everyone say a prayer. It's called the communal prayer of all the women and hosts and hostesses around the world, Marcia, that are davening for you and your oven. And it should have a refuah shalema. Okay, that's the best I can do, unless my rabbi husband knows any official brachos for the oven. Let's put that in the freezer. We have no more room left in this freezer. Let's
Yeah, I took everything, all of the flowers out from the freezer.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So good. Perfect.
What else should I have? Look.
The next thing that's going to go in there is onions, so I'll take care of that. But we can season that. I see, but this is very hard to close. We've got some.
Put it in the
Whoa, wait, hold on.
It could close.
1 second, please. We've got some meat lasagnas in there, and we've got some mashed potatoes in there. And now you got to go wash your hands with soap again, because if you touch your shoes again, Bracha Miriam is moving to challah. Okay? So we got our flour. Let's go to our sugar.
So,
Soap. Okay, we're zeroing out. I think you can cut and dry and put away the cutting board and the knife. We're good for right now. Actually, just give it a rinse, and I'm gonna put you cutting on dry fruit. Okay, sweetie? Okay. So we want 8 ounces of sugar, but we're doubling this recipe, so we're talking about 16 ounces of sugar, and then a little bit more for extra sweet New Year. But Rachanami also put a little extra in the yeast. So we zero it out, and we'll go for 16, and then we'll see where we're at. Yeah, okay, hang on 1 second. Okay, that's gonna be a nice, sweet challah. Let's put this Rachanami into a Ziploc and put that in the fridge. Okay, we like to keep our sugar in the fridge. We like to do these kinds of things just to help with bugs, so anything loose like that in the fridge and the freezer. Okay, and then actually I'll do this. You wanna give it a little bit of a mix? The flour, do not let it come out of the pan, out of the
take
bowl.
it off the weight.
Yeah, sure.
What can I cut?
Okay, so give me 1 second. Let me get Rachanami going. Oh, you're gonna see our dessert that we prepared before.
Yummy dessert.
Just don't be scared. Just like that. It's a nice little mix, okay? Try that, baby. Show everyone how you're mixing so nicely. Looks good. Okay, good. Just a nice light mix. Good job. Let's put that here on our little spoon holder. We're going to level that out. Good job. Good. Okay, we're going to add our 4 egg yolks.
Can I make the...
Soon. We make the well soon. 4 egg yolks, and we reserve the whites. We're going to use those to brush the challahs tomorrow at the end after we shape and bake. The whites are going to be used to brush the challahs to make them nice and shiny. Oh my gosh.
Good catch.
Reflexes of a cat. Do you guys see that?
No, a cat wouldn't have egg hands.
A cat would not have. That was like the catch. We have like having egg issues today. Okay, make a well, Rachanami. Yeah. Make a well with your hands that you've cleaned since you touched your shoes about 500 times. Okay?
Rosanna says hey.
Hi,
Loves those
Rosanna!
girls.
Rosanna, we love you and Charlinka, and I can't wait to come to LA to see you. Now, Nachum, get excited and get ready. Rosanna, we really love you. And the kids, Rosanna, that's the baby you just saw.
He's
Remember
so
you saw?
cute. He's such a cute baby.
Did you know Rosanna held you when you were a baby?
Really?
Yeah, she babysat you and held you. Okay, let's get ready. Look at this yeast. If that is not proofed and bloomed yeast, I don't know what is. That is ready to go into the center, Rachanami. Go ahead, pour that right in. Good girl, you got it all in? You can use your hands to scoop out the rest of that. We're ready in hands mode.
Do you have to make a hole, or can you just put it on there?
Well, ideally the well just allows you to incorporate the dry ingredients slowly into the wet ingredients. It's a technique used in a lot of baking, especially when you're not in a bowl, but it helps even in the bowl scenario. Olive oil. Okay, so Rachanami, you're going to start kneading.
Now?
Yeah, go for it, baby. And this is the test of the, we're going to use probably up to a cup, if even a little bit more of olive oil throughout the process. You can use canola oil if you want. Remember, from the bottom to the top and pull everything in from the sides. I love the taste of olive oil, and I love it's very healthy. Extra virgin olive oil, always cold pressed.
It's coming out in the
Yeah, okay, see what's happening here? Yeah. This is my special Rachanami. She makes the best challah ever. Okay? Move this over there. Yeah, move this over there. Now, what does Ima say? Let Abba interview Bracha Miriam. We're adding a little bit of olive oil. What do I say when we're kneading and I add the olive oil?
Daven for all the tefillos that
Show Bracha Miriam.
all the tefillos you should daven for,
Yeah.
because Shari Shaman is up for because when you need the challah.
Very good. So what are give people out there some ideas of what they could daven for. And you please try to keep the flour in the bowl and try not to knead with your stomach. Okay? Next time, Bracha Miriam on Facebook Live, you will be doing the challah. Go, baby. Unless this comes out amazing, which it usually does, then we'll have to give her equal chances. So let people know, what are ideas that they could daven for?
You can daven for older people that aren't married. You can daven for people who don't have children. You can daven that you should stay healthy. You should daven that your family should stay healthy and everybody you know, and everybody should have easy with shidduchim, and everybody should have children easily, and they would stay healthy, and Mashiach should come, and there shouldn't be robberies, and everything should be good.
Any other ideas, Rachel Nami?
That you should live until 120. Whoever's sick, you should ask Hashem to.
It's okay, we'll reconnect again. It sees everything.
Michelle says we should pray for people praying to move to a community.
Okay, we should do that. Girls have that in mind right now as we're eating the challah. Any other ideas, Rachel Nami?
To do well in school.
Oh, yeah.
That you have good teachers.
Yep.
Stay out of trouble.
That you have great friends.
Teachers shouldn't pick on you.
Teachers shouldn't pick on you.
Yeah.
You shouldn't get in fights with your friends or your cousins or your family.
Shalom bayis.
I'll call you strong.
Shalom
Amen.
Yisrael.
Amen.
Any ideas, Abba? Or more?
And that the challah should come out good.
Yes.
That's the most important.
I actually daven always by my candles that the food. So let's start. Even
Thank
go back.
you, Deborah.
Under the chuppah actually is another auspicious time for prayer, and they say the gates of heaven are open, and all the tefillos go straight to the kisei hakavod, straight to Hashem, to God. And so I daven for so many important things, including world peace, including Mashiach, including healing and for the sick, including shidduchim, marriage for people who weren't married. But I daven that my food should come out good for my husband, because I was a terrible cook. You all know I was the bride who knew nothing. I wasn't even a terrible cook. I didn't know how to cook. I had never cooked. I never failed. So I was like, I didn't even know what to think. And don't worry, just keep going, Rachel. Take it from the bottom up. From the bottom up, from the bottom up. And I really daven for my food, that my husband should love it. And when I daven by the candles every Shabbos, I daven for my husband, for all my guests, that the food should come out delicious for them, because it helps enhance Shabbos.
So we know tefillos come true.
So thank you. But small and big, trivial and momentous, major things, you can daven for everything and anything.
Nachas from children we have.
Oh,
here.
nachas, of course.
Safety for Sahau.
Amen. And for all of us. And yeah. But I need you to go from the under and over.
Shlomo wants some Hebrew.
Shlomo wants to. Is it Shlomi Klein? What does he want me to say in Hebrew?
Shalom.
שלום שלמה. שלמה הוא... לא ידעתי שהוא ישראלי. אבא שלו ישראלי או משהו כזה, הוא מסאוט אפריקה, ויש לו מבטא סאוט אפריקן, אבל כשהוא הייתה בארץ, יש לו עברית מצוין, שלומי, כמו שאתה סברה. אז מאיפה? מאיפה שלמה? מאיפה?
למה אתה בחוץ לארץ? למה בארץ?
Very good. Very good.
We have one request to daven for Shoshana Devora Hodaya Bas Tova.
Shoshana Devora Hodaya Bas Tova. Does it say for what?
Should have Refuah Shlema.
Refuah Shlema B'soch Shar Cholei Yisrael. Okay, have her.
Oh, now Shlomo wants Hebrew from the kids.
Oh.
Shalom.
I need you from the bottom to the
What
top.
did I tell him?
Tell him tell him what you did today. Tell me what you did today. Put it on Rachel. I gotta help her over here with this dough. You focus on Rachel and tell what you did today.
In Hebrew? Okay. Wait, what did we do today? Okay. אז אנחנו הלכנו ב-11 למוזיאון what is it called? מוזיאון
ארצות המקרא.
ארצות המקרא, ועשינו שם סיור, ותראו לנו עם מלחמת גוליית ודוד, ואז אחרי זה הלכנו לכיכר ספרא, ואז לבן יהודה, ורחוב יפו, ואכלנו בורגרס בר, וראינו,
בורגרס בר.
בוגרס בר.
ויש שם עכשיו, גם היה בקיץ, המון דברים מאוד יפים ברחוב יפו, שהם עושים שם הצגות, אנשים מתחפשים לדברים מאוד מעניינים, ויש שם הצגות וכל מיני דברים מאוד מעניינים. ודברים מצחיקים, והמון מוזיקה, והצגות, וחוגים ודברים כאלו שעושים הצגות, וזה מאוד יפה. ואז אחרי זה אנחנו חזרנו הביתה, והיה לנו המון פקקים בדרך. הכל זה היה בירושלים. ואז הכנו את האוכל, וזה איפה שאנחנו עכשיו.
Okay. Tell Shlomi, does that work for you? Is that good? Let us know. Bring it
Okay,
from
so Trish Martin Chilsing says the daughter in yellow is Mini Jamie.
We've heard that before. I know.
And she also says that this is your husband.
Oh, beyond, totally.
I don't wear glasses though.
You do. You could wear glasses if you wanted.
Whatever. I don't look good in a bow.
Can we just say something? You do. You're very pretty.
You can wear it
You're
on
very
the
pretty.
photo.
I often think that. Can I say one thing? They often say that the first child looks like the husband, just so that everyone should know and be clear that, like, you know, that first one looks like the hubby. You can read between the lines on that one. And the second one gets to look like you. Can you please take your shirt out of the challah? Do I cook as messy as this? Please let me know. Okay, Rachanami, bottom to the top, and you got to just keep working on this, like heart and soul. You're obviously not davening hard enough because that dough is not bringing it together. Rachanami, I'm going to get you going on dried fruit, and then I'm going to help you guys. You're going to come with me. We're back just a touch.
We have another refuah shalema for Chaya Golda Basara Leah.
Amen. Chaya Golda Basar Leish Refuah Shalema B'Soch Shar Chalei Yisrael. Okay, so this next recipe is the caramelized onions and dried fruits that are going to go on top of our Persian rice, which I'm now going to have to go buy another bag and make more. So, Brachman, what we want to do is we want small, little cubes, okay? So, cut off a slice. You saw Rachanami working on this before?
Like in quarters.
Yeah, and then cut that into quarters, okay? Because you want them to be about the size of your craisins. So I'm going to give you a bowl. 1 second. Keep going.
Raisins? Then it's in half then.
So
Some
hold on
places
1
in
second.
half, some places in quarters.
Okay, so we can...
Ima, this is too small, right?
Give me 1 second. I'm coming.
Otherwise I would do like that.
It's a little bit big, but we've got it.
Like this? Or half this? Or like...
Yeah, I'll get you a glass one so you can see into it. Good idea. Okay, hang on. Okay.
Alta's always zooming into me.
Okay, because he loves you and because you're cutting papaya.
Okay, right, so like half the size? Like, I mean, two of these
You want it to like match the size
Can
because
you
it maybe
give her a
has
dugma, papaya?
papaya dugma.
Papaya dugma.
I do.
A little bit thicker.
And like that.
And a half. Perfect. Okay, that's what we're going for. Okay, so work on the papayas, and after that, this calls for craisins, papayas, and pineapples. We got these dried fruits from Mini Machane Yehuda. It's this great store. They have them all over. If you can't make it to Yerushalayim, to the shuk, to Machane Yehuda, regularly or before Shabbos, we've got a Mini Machane Yehuda, and they have a little bit of everything. So they have all the dried fruits and the candies and the spice mixes and the rice mixes. What's wrong? Oh, okay. So we've got that going over there. Okay. So Bracha Meir, she's working on the papaya and the pineapple and the
This
raisins. No, that's a bit big. Okay, this big is got a little thick. But you're fine. Okay, you're good. You're good. Okay, do half of the pineapple and half of the papaya. We're going to come over here and finish up the California avocado salad, just so that we can say we've done one thing. How are you doing on the challah, Rachanami?
I think I'm done.
No, you are not done. I can promise you're not done. Let's get a little bit more oil. Oh, looking good. Okay, now from this point, now that it's come together, you want to need about 10 minutes. So daven your little heart out, Rachanami, heart and soul. Okay? So that's looking good.
Do we need a 10-minute timer?
Yeah, ask the audience for a 10-minute timer.
10-minute timer, please.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, Siri.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even 7 papayas I should cut?
Timer, 10 minutes.
There was 14.
Okay, 6.
Okay, 10 minutes and counting.
Cut 6 and let's take a look. Okay, so over here to finish off the California avocado salad, we have our corn niblets. We have our sliced grape tomatoes. We have our hearts of palm. We're gonna add a little bit of a red onion, and the avocado goes in obviously right before serving because we don't want that to oxidize. Oh, our red onion looks terrible inside. What a unpleasant surprise. Let's see what we can salvage here. What can we salvage? We only have 1 red onion, so this is gonna we'll have to do. But I think we can salvage just enough. Anyway, people don't really love. I mean, like the adults love it, but the kids don't love it. They're always eating around it, and because I love it so much, I'm always adding extra. So this will probably be just the right amount. So we have to say thank you, God, for making this right. I'm gonna give this a little rinse, and we'll take off the skin. Any questions out there? Or you guys can let me know what you're planning on cooking for Shabbos, Chol Hamoed. Who's with us, Nachum? Tell me hi and where you're from, okay? How about that? Give me a little shout out. Tell me where you're watching from. Got some pesky skin here. Hello. Okay, so you gotta let me know where you're from, and you gotta send across thumbs up and hearts if you're liking cooking live with us on Shabbos. Because if not, then I'm just gonna cook without you. So we're gonna do nice thin slices of our red onion. Now I actually think that we all would agree that this is purple in color, but it's officially called a red onion.
Well, okay, we have shout outs from Sarah in Tel Aviv, Marcy in New Jersey,
Hey Sarah. Hey,
Michelle
Marcy.
in Washington State,
Woo!
Maritza, California, Lori from Yerushalayim,
Wow.
Elise from Pittsburgh, Sabrina from Renana,
Hi guys.
Mazel from Queens,
I love that name, Mazel.
Mazal, Nechama from Brooklyn, Vicky from New York,
Go Vicky. Where in New York? I want to know. I love it. And guys, are you enjoying like cooking live? And
Dina from Yad Binyamin,
Cool. Hey Dina.
Judy in Old Katamon. Marcy just made the chillet for the first time and said it was amazing.
Yay, Marcy. Totally. Go Abba Geller. You're doing great. So here's
Amay from Fort Worth, Texas.
Monet.
Amay.
May. Can I see into the salad what we're doing here? So here we're just doing our thin purple onion / it's really a red onion. Sorry, but I can't help myself because it's purple. I'm just keeping the thin pieces.
Janet from Georgia. Yal from Miami. Trish from South Alabama.
Woo! Now, are you guys enjoying this? Like, is this fun? Is this interesting to watch? Or would you rather me just do the Q&A where I'm sitting and talking to you? Let me know. Okay, we're going to continue. You can interrupt me, Nachum.
Lauren is also cooking for Shabbos for 25. And
Woo!
she's from LA.
Okay,
She
and
wants to know
Lauren.
if you remember her. Lauren Teichman Wiener.
Yes, of course I do. I was in Hawaii with Lauren. I love you, Lauren. How are you? How's your sister? How's your mother? How's your father? How's Dobie? And I'm coming back to LA because I'm doing a show, the Hallmark Channel. I'll be there in December. I'm not doing an event. Hopefully at one point this year I'll do another event. But I totally remember you, Lauren, and it's so great to see you. And a good moedim l'simcha. Love to everyone, the whole family. Okay. I even went to Lauren's house for Shabbos.
Well, she wasn't faking that.
No. I even went to Lauren's house for Shabbos. We were in Hawaii together for Pesach. I went to her house for Shabbos as a single girl. This recipe calls, yeah?
Okay, good.
Okay, I'm coming to you in 1 minute. I'll give you a look. Stay right there, everyone. Or you can just follow me here. Tina Wall. Oh, it's looking gorgeous. Come look how gorgeous this is looking. Now, what we want to do at this point, Rachanami, give me a little, flip it over. Flip it over. Okay,
Ooh,
give me, yes.
flip.
Give me, look how this came together. Give me a little olive oil. Just give it a pat, 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 pat. All around, pat, 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 pat. Okay, I'm gonna let it rest. Now everyone watch me here. I'm gonna cover it. You can go wash your hands. They look really good, Rachanami. Okay, baby? Go wash them really good. I'm going to cover this. So look how this came together nicely, but you see it's still not like a beautiful, silky, smooth dough. What we need to do is cover it and let it rest for 10 minutes. At this point, the glutens are gonna relax and you're gonna come back and you're gonna see how everything sort of relaxes and it becomes more elastic and becomes more smooth, and that's that beautiful doughy look that we're looking for. So, what timer do we have going already? We have a timer going for something, right?
We're gonna finish cooking.
Oh, we have the timer, so we can reset that timer for Rachanami. Where were we at on that?
4.5 left.
Okay, good. So she did good. So we can reset that timer for 10 minutes from now. We'll come back and we'll take a look and we'll see how our challah dough what our challah dough looks like. Great, Bracha Mary. Not too big. I think we go a little smaller than that maybe. Oh, you're good. You're at the last one. Let's see Bracha Mary's progress on our dried fruits. Craisins, papaya, and she'll be adding pineapple soon. And that's going to go with caramelized onions and pistachios. Shelled pistachios. Thank you, Vinny Machane Yuda. We're going to saute all of that together after we caramelize the onions, a little bit of olive oil and salt, and that gets put on top of our Persian rice. So, we're going to finish this up here. Now, if you look up California Avocado Salad on the website, you will see this recipe, or from the first book, of course, if you have quick and kosher recipes from the bride who knew nothing. Mwah. You will see this recipe calls for equal parts olive oil, toasted sesame oil, plum vinegar, and rice vinegar. Now, I've only got 2 out of those 4 ingredients. Rachanam, you want to bring me the olive oil sweetness? And I still see dough on your hand. And can we just take a look at Rachanami's outfit here? So turn around. That's how you know. No, stop.
Rachanami.
No. That's how you know someone really worked hard on their challah.
Ina,
Yeah. Bring me the olive oil, babe. Bring me the olive oil sweetness. Yeah.
there's 9 in here. Pineapples. How much?
Do half. Half the pineapple.
So I should
Okay.
do 4.5.
So do 5 pineapple sweetness, okay? 5. Let's get this garbage out of here.
Stronger knife because it's very hard to cut.
No, the dried fruit, the issue is, it's not that it's strong, it's the dried fruit's very sticky.
Should I cut?
So that's also, you can switch if you want, Rachanami. Rachanami, you gotta wash your hands much better. I still see a lot of dried challah sticky dough.
We have Mikey Kasowski.
Hey, Mikey.
So much love from us over at Le Marais.
Oh, yay! Love Mikey. Mikey's the PR guy at La Marais. We had the best time cooking over there, and that was really fun to meet him, and he's a big fan, so shout out to Mikey.
We have a question from Matar. She asked, do you put the dough in the fridge overnight?
Yes, Matar. Yes, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna let that relax for about 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna knead it, and you're gonna see it's gonna be a little bit more pliable and elastic and smooth. And then we're gonna cover that with a plastic bag, or actually I'll probably use some saran wrap, and then a plastic bag, but it's a big one, so look at you. And we're gonna put that in the fridge overnight for a nice slow rise, and then we'll shape and bake tomorrow.
Yael Gold asks if you could repeat slowly the dressing.
Yes, okay. So first of all, you don't have to write it down because you could just go to joyofkosher.com and look up California Avocado Salad. And you'll see it's equal parts of 4 things. Olive oil, toasted sesame oil, plum vinegar, and rice vinegar. But guess what? I don't happen to have 2 of those ingredients right now, so I'm gonna make a little substitutions, and you're gonna see how kind of fluid and easy it is to make the salad based on what you have in your house. I'm not even using a measuring spoon, I'm just using a big old kitchen spoon. Of course, if you go to joyofkosher.com and you check out California Avocado Salad, it will have all the measurements, and I believe it's 2 tablespoons of each for 2 cans of corn and this amount of ingredients. But I've just been making this for so long, you just kind of go with it. So I'm gonna do extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna do about 3, because I think I have a lot of hearts of palm and a lot of tomatoes, and so I want 3 here. Now I'm gonna use the rice vinegar. And we're gonna do about 3 also. Equal parts, 2, 3. Now the plum vinegar is very salty. This salad has no salt or pepper in it, no seasonings, no herbs. The plum vinegar is very salty. Since I don't have plum vinegar, I'm going to substitute with soy sauce. Got a big old hunk of soy sauce here, big old jug. And I'm gonna do 3 again. 1, you tired, Rachanami? Go to sleep, baby. can shower and go to sleep. 2, 3. So plum vinegar, not only is it salty, but it's got a really special taste. And toasted sesame oil also is very fragrant, has a really special taste. Since I'm missing those 2 ingredients, I'm substituting with a little mirin that I have here, which is basically Japanese sweet cooking wine. And since this is sweet, I'm just gonna do 2 tablespoons. So it's equal parts of everything else and about a little more than half of this. And the great thing about this particular salad is you want it to marinate. You want it to sit in your fridge overnight at least before you serve it. And then you'll see there'll probably be a lot of liquid at the bottom, and even more will sort of seep out also from the onions. So when you go to serve it, I just kind of use a spoon. I don't use a slotted spoon because I usually am serving it from this container on Shabbos. And when I put it into my serving bowl, I just try to leave some of that liquid behind. I don't need all of that to sit in all that juice when you serve it, but you do want it to sort of sit and marinate. That's why I'm using a lower and a flatter container for this. And we will put in either fresh avocado before serving, or another tip if you have avocados and they're not ripe, or you don't have avocados, edamame. So just shelled edamame beans. That's a nice bit of green and great flavor and ingredient for the salad to just bring it to life and take the place of avocado. Any questions?
Not on the California
Bueller.
avocado. Matar
Bueller.
has a follow-up. Since you put it in the fridge overnight to rise, do you let it sit out for any certain period of time, or it doesn't matter?
Yes, Matar, these are not looking good. We gotta get new lids here. I do. Hang on 1 second. You want it to come, oh, they're all like that? You want it to come to room temperature, the challah dough, before you shape and bake it. First of all, because it's much easier, and second of all, definitely before you're baking it, you want it to be at room temperature. So it's not so crucial that before you shape it, it's just because it's easier. But again, once you're going to shape, you're going to let it come to room temperature for a few hours, depending on how big of a batch you have. We've got 6 pounds of dough, so it will take a while, definitely a few hours, to come to room temperature. Then what we're going to do is we're going to shape the challahs, and then we're going to let them rise again. And that will be the final point where they really come to room temperature, warm up a little bit, and then they'll rise beautifully, and they'll rise even again in the oven.
Excellent. Esther wants to know if you freeze your challah, and how do you do it so that it still tastes good when defrosted?
Yes, I have tried so many versions of this. By far the best thing that I can tell you when it comes to freezing challah, we've got 6 pounds. Let's say we only want to eat half of that. If we weren't having 18 to 25 people this particular Shabbos, and it was just us, we only needed half the amount of challah. What I would do is I would shape all the challahs. So all 6 pounds of dough in whatever shapes you want, braids, small rolls. Of course, at this time of year, we're doing round challahs. I bake off half, or whatever challahs I need. The other half, right after shaping, saran wrap, and covered in saran wrap in a plastic bag or a brown paper bag, and throw them into the freezer. Do not let them rise anymore. So shaped, unbaked, and in the freezer. Then we pull those out of the freezer.
All in their individual pans.
All in their individual pans, exactly. And then we take them out of the freezer and allow them to come to room temperature before we again brush with egg and top and bake. But I do shape them, brush them with egg, cover them. I don't season them before they go in the freezer. Just brush them with egg. But good try, Naka. Thank you for helping. So you want to shape, brush with egg, get them right into the freezer, and then they're going to come to room temperature before you're going to bake them off. You're going to brush them with egg again, and then season and then bake. That is the surefire way. Okay, we're going to make a little bit of space for ourselves. Yeah, thank you. Look at you opening the fridge, did you, for me? Let's, Rachanami, clean off here. Put away any oils that you can. Throw out any cans that you can. Here we've got a little surprise for you. We've been working on, me and the girls, doing our bark. So I'm going to bring that out for you in a minute. I just want to clean off the table from any of the challah. And we'll be making space here for the bark. I need hubby to consolidate the fridge. Yeah, anything that you can put away, let's do that. My yeast, oh, Brachamiya, these are really big. And that is not a cute, but it's okay. It's fine. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Sorry. They're beautiful. I'm sorry. You're totally right. They're good. You're good. You're good. Baby, you good. You're on the last pineapple?
I need another half.
Okay, so do another hole.
While you're working, Elise Gang from New City
Uh-huh.
wants to know, how do you know when an avocado is ripe when
Ooh.
buying it?
Oh, this is a good story. Whoa, sorry. Good story, good question. So, a lot of times we think we want something that's bright green and full of color. But when it comes to, sorry, I'm just putting away my recipes I have for next week. When it comes to avocados, you do want them to be a little bit darker. If they're really bright green, they're not yet ripe. So I've got a few avocados here, and I'm actually slightly concerned that they won't be ready for tomorrow. So I do have the edamame in the freezer, the shelled edamame, so I might be using that tomorrow. But you want the avocado not to be bright green, but a little on the darker green side, and you want to feel it, and you want it to have some give. It should be soft to the touch. And if it feels like, oh my God, your fingers can almost go through it, that's overripe and it will probably be black inside. But if it's like too hard and too firm, it's not yet ready to eat. So it depends when you want to eat your avocados. If you wanted to make a guacamole today, really soft to the touch. I bought these a few days ago already, hoping that they would be ready for tomorrow. There's still a chance that they might. If you want to help your avocados along, you can place them with a banana, next to a banana, and in a brown bag, and those both will ripen very, very quickly. So that's some way that you can help them along. But darker green and a little bit of softness and give.
Your timer's done.
Oh, that was for our 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm just having a feeling I'm gonna start to take off my jewelry because I'm gonna work on this in a minute. Let's see. Okay, give me 2 more minutes on that. 5 more minutes because it's 6 pounds. Okay, so we're letting our challah go at least 10 minutes, but I want...
You know how much more? I have another half for full, but is this a good amount or should I do more?
You could do one more. You could do one more of that and one more papaya. Okay, then we're gonna add onions to that mix.
Or do you want
Okay, follow up to the challah from
Yeah.
Tiferes.
Yep.
What do you do with your challah once it's baked until the meal? Do
Okay.
you wrap it when it's still hot? And what do you wrap it with or cover it with?
Great question. Give me Rachanami a second. Let's put away thank you so much. Anything here, the dried fruits that we can put away. Okay, so what do we do for the challahs? Okay, once they're baked, we let them cool completely Tiferet before we touch them. So what that means is about 10 minutes in their pans because they're super soft at that point and they're still cooking in the retained heat and finishing off cooking. So about 10 minutes in their pans and then you can remove them to a wire rack. And I love to put them and let them cool on the Shabbos table. Where did we learn that, Nachum, that the challah should be on the Shabbos table? Do you remember?
I think it's a story from the Chassam Sofer.
Okay, so I actually let them cool on the Shabbos table. Now, once they're completely cool, I wrap them in tin foil, and then I wrap them in a plastic bag. Now, I wrap them in tin foil because I'm going to rewarm them before serving them. I love to serve warm challah. The tin foil is only necessary if you plan to rewarm them on a blech or in a warming drawer. It just protects it and allows it to just warm up very, very gently. If you weren't going to rewarm them or you were going to serve them at room temperature, which is also delicious, and again, not necessary for fresh challahs, maybe for second day or third day challahs, you definitely want to be rewarming them, then you could just, once they're cooled completely, put them in a plastic bag. And then you just serve them the same way like you would, take them out of the bag and then just serve them at room temperature at the Shabbos table. So, I hope that answered the question. Rachanami, let's put the raisins away and the coconut in the baking drawer, and I think we're good there. I'm just gonna rinse off this table.
Wait, raisin, coconut, and...
We
What
have to
else
clean-
am I cutting up after this?
That's it for right now. You're good on the cutting. The coconut in the baking drawer, the raisins away, this can of corn away, any of the oils and stuff away, just so we can try to clean as we go.
Where's the raisins go?
Back on the bottom with the, you can put them in the baking drawer. Actually, sorry, now I'm going a little, with the cans. Okay? I'm gonna clean off the, table because, yeah? Okay, sure. Okay, I'm just gonna clean off this table because I want to show you guys the bark. Actually, Brooke, come here. You can. No, I want to keep the tomatoes whole. I find that if we pre-cut them. Oh, you're shaking from that?
No, look how much stickiness.
Okay.
Oh, should I scrub it?
I'll do it quickly, sweetie. Don't worry about it.
You know, they both go in the same?
No. What?
The cutting board and the knife?
No, give it a quick rinse, and you can put them away. You don't need to get them overly dirty. I mean, a wash, if you could scrub it.
Do you like making challah? It's a good job.
It's the first time that my clothes got really dirty.
No, yeah, normally you do awesome, Rachanam. You're totally right.
Do you love at the table when everyone goes, yum? Who made this? I love it. And then everyone looks at you. What's your favorite topping on challah?
Oh, you're so full of... Rachanami, stop talking now. People can't take it already. Really? Poppy seed?
I have no idea.
Not everything?
Oh yeah, everything.
Thank you, Rachanami.
Everything.
Okay, cool. Let's pull out Rachanami. Let the bark. Show everyone what you did with the bark.
Can I help her take out because there's a ton of bark?
Yeah. Well, now let's put away all of our dried fruits first, Brachomiri. Before we start with the bark. Let's put all the open dried fruits into the Ziploc. This is our kitty candy bark, what we call it, which is basically any of the fun stuff that kids would like that's colorful. And we always got to get something a little salty in there. So we always do pretzels, and then we have those colorful sprinkles, so we have more of that over here. And then coming up the next, put all that in there, and then we'll put all the raisins and the dried fruits. This was what was left. This was our last one that we made. So we had some of the kitty candy bark plus some marshmallows. So that was over here. There's our s'mores bark. And this is when my plastic bag with the hot white chocolate exploded. So that piece we won't show everyone. More s'mores. Here you can see I cut a bigger hole into the plastic so the white chocolate's a bit bigger, and here's a thinner look. Yeah, perfect. We'll put that. Oh, the timer's on. Okay, I'll get to the challah in a second.
Thanks. Lauren has been doing the timer the whole time.
Oh, she's so awesome. Okay, so I'm ready to get, this is what I like to call our adult bark. But it's not for adults. It's just for people that happen to love dried fruits and nuts. And here I put pistachios, apricots, papaya, mango, pineapple. Here it's got, instead of the pistachios, we did almonds over here. And we did dried cherries and dried cranberries. So these are all the different kinds of bark. So what I like to do, I'm going to show you how I break them up in a minute. And we're just going to finish off with our challah first. What I like to do is serve a beautiful white tray with the bark. And I line up like the kitty candy bark and then the s'mores bark in the middle and then the fruit and nut bark on the side. And this way it's like a really beautiful display. So let's put this away and the dried fruits away. Even on the side counter is fine until we figure out where we want those to live. And let me finish my challah first and then we will break up the bark. Okay. Okay, I need that. I need this. This is for our bark. Okay.
Julia says she's gaining weight just watching.
Oh, really? No, that's terrible. You don't gain any weight by eating standing up, food on Shabbos, or watching someone else cook. Absolutely no, Julia. I do not accept that. Putting our oils away, and I do need my olive oil again.
And there's a Mrs. Karen Geller Hiddleman says, what great help you have.
Oh, Karen Geller Hiddleman. That name sounds familiar. Do we know who she is?
Grandma!
We love you. Do I have the best helpers ever? Come say hi to Grandma. Hi, Grandma. We love you. You should show your mom. At least show her your finger or something. I mean, your hands. That came out wrong. I meant like, give a little wiggle. Give jazz hands.
Show respect for my mom.
Jazz hands to mommy. Love you, Grandma. We love you. Okay. So where are we at here? Our challah. So it's been about 15 minutes since Rachel Nami needed this. I feel like I need a clip from right here. Let me just wash my hands 1 second. Grandma can hear us. Yeah.
Hi, Grandma.
Maxine wants you to send the kids to London.
Oh, yeah? That's cool. What are they going to do there, Maxine?
To help her. And Julia loves the new weight gain rules.
Oh, they're not new, Julia. It's like fact.
And crumbs don't count?
Yeah, can you move my hair out of my eyes? I usually don't cook with hair, guys. Oh, thank you. Okay, good. That's good. Okay, so sticky dough. It's relaxed a little bit. You can see it's grown a bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to oil my hands. Now I use one hand to anchor. Now this is the proper kneading technique. A half fold and push out. Okay, this is nice. Rachonami, you did good. My wrist does hurt. That's why my girls make the challah, they know, because I have a little bit of an issue with my wrist. It's now out and about, but yeah, it hurts. But look how nice and soft this is. You see I'm putting my full body weight on this dough. I just want to make sure it's the weight of my body, okay? I'm standing above it. I'm taking it about a half fold and a push out and then a half turn, a quarter turn. Fold it over halfway, not completely on itself, push out and a quarter turn. I'm using the heels of my palms. And I don't want to overdo it at this point, especially because we are going to let it rise. But take a look at how beautiful this dough is now. I'm going to do my last fold and push. I'm going to flip it. And now it's like a really nice looking dough. So you saw before that it was very kind of pitted and stretchy and tearing. And now it's a little bit more elastic and come together nicely. Now again, really nice amounts of oil. We don't want the dough to develop a skin. We want to keep it nice and moist as it goes for its slow rise in the fridge. And I'm going to do here actually, Rachamim, can you bring out the saran wrap, sweetheart? And a white plastic bag, like the white small.
Looks like a workout.
Any weight watching this, because we just lost so many calories and worked our muscles by working this dough. So let's see, Rachamiri. We're gonna get this into the fridge and it's gonna work overnight. We go this way. I kind of actually want it to like almost sit because I do not want this dough to develop a skin. It's like impossible.
So it's not over the bowl, it's over the...
Yeah, well, you want to block out any of the air. So if you feel confident that when you put it over the bowl, but you see how even when I double across and lengthwise, there's still like, it's not totally blocked out. If you're making a smaller amount of dough and you have a smaller surface of your bowl and you can completely just shut out the air, you don't want any oxygen in here, then you can put it over the bowl. But because I can't do that with the size of this bowl, I'm actually just literally having it sit on the dough itself.
Sarah wants to know if we have to put it in the fridge or can we just sit it out at room temperature?
Oh, of course you can sit it out at room temperature. That's the traditional classic way to make it. You would let it rise for about an hour, maybe to punch an hour and a half, depending on how warm it is. You want the dough to rise to almost double in size. Punch it down and do that again for an hour before you shape and bake. This is just because it's, what time is it? It's 9:30. We are exhausted. Had a very stressful day, and we are saving ourselves some time by making the dough tonight, and we'll shape and bake it tomorrow. So it's going to go for a slow rise. But absolutely, that's the traditional way to make it, and you can have this exact recipe and all those details in our free challah ebook, which you get when you sign up for our free emails at joyofkosher.com. So make sure you do that. Okay, so now this is nice, and all the air is blocked out. We have our white garbage. Oh, no. The white garbage bag, yeah, sweetie. And then we're going to cover it even again to secure. This can go away, honey.
Oh, and there's a Chani chiming in that she can't wait to taste everything tomorrow.
Oh, who is this, Chani? We love you. I love you. That's my sister-in-law, Chani, who I talk about all the time. And we had an amazing day in Chani. I was so stressed, and I did try to close my eyes. Oh, the baby was on the way home, but the baby was crying the whole time. And the kids kept saying, Ima, are you up? I said, no, I'm sleeping. So
How many more minutes till we're home?
Yeah, and I wasn't driving, by the way, and sleeping. Nothing was driving, and they're like, Ima, are you up? And I'm sleeping. Okay, we just want to see if you're up yet. Ima, are you up? That was what that was like, so it was really restful. But yeah, Chani knows, because she went to the Great Challah Bake-Off that I headed in Jerusalem, and Rachel Nami needed her challah like a champ, and so Chani knows that challah needed by Rachel Nami is really good. Okay, so let's show Nachum everyone where this is going. I folded, all of the opening of the bag is folded and tucked underneath the bag. Again, we want to give it a little room to rise, but we're still blocking out all the air. And we will see that challah tomorrow. I will try, if I can, to shape and bake and take some pictures on Instagram stories. And on Instagram, it's just that it's a very busy day tomorrow with 8 sleepover guests and 18 for dinner, and then I'm also cooking some stuff, like I said, for my sister-in-law who is hosting 26, and so I will try my best.
Oh, Chani said the whole family's watching in the sukkah.
Oh, really?
Hey guys, what's up?
That's what you want to say? Is everyone watching? Nothing else? Okay, let's make the bark. Show Honey the bark that she'll be eating tomorrow. Walk her through. They're so excited. They're so cute.
All right, girls.
Okay,
Don't spaz out now.
let's put the honey. Please guys put the olive oil, the honey, and the
sponge?
Dijon over there. Yeah. Actually, maybe we'll make our marinade now. Keep that out. We'll just do that right now. Frozen garlic. I believe the frozen garlic cubes are in one of the drawers over there, sweetie, if you can find it. We're gonna make the marinade for the side of salmon now. I'm gonna show you all of the bark. Oh, good. I want to get rid of this. Hubby wanted me to do the bark. I want to show you the marinade for the salmon. Let's see what people want to see. If it's bark, say bark. If you want to see the salmon, see the marinade for the salmon. Let me
How
know.
many do you need?
Let me see how many is there.
4.
I think 4 is just fine. You can put the other one away. Here's our salmon. Gellerim. Boys, I know how much you love a side of salmon. This is for you.
In their honor.
In your honor, my triplet nephews.
You can put ketchup on it if you want, guys.
I'm just joking. We're making you tuna fish. Don't worry. Because that is how Geller boys love to enjoy Shabbos with tuna fish. And for all the Geller girls who have much more refined palates.
All right, the bark is coming in.
The bark, people on the bark?
Bark, bark, bark.
Ruff, ruff.
That's it. Our cousins
Salmon.
call bark riff riff.
What?
Our cousins call bark the Maslins riff riff.
Ruff, ruff.
They say, you want some riff riff for
Look,
dessert?
we're even getting dog emojis.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that is cool. Okay, so I guess bark it is. So then I'm not even going to show you my scallion sauce yet. I'm going to make you wait for that, okay? Big barkers. Let's take all those, the Dijon, the honey, and the olive oil and the garlic to the back counter. Just so I have some room for this. Where's the back counter? It's the counter behind me. It's this new great kitchen that we're in. Where's the back counter? Okay. So, bark.
Shaul loves salmon. I don't believe that though.
Well, his name is not Shauli. He's Shauli anyway. His name is Shaul. But he's Shauli to me. It's our Shaul, right, that they're talking about?
No.
Is another Shaul?
They have a Shaul.
Who?
Shaul Geller.
I said his name is Shauli.
Well, I'm reading.
Suddenly he became a bar mitzvah. He's a man and now he's Shaul. Do you think our Shauli will do that? We have a Shauli David and they have a Shauli. And now their Shauli became a Shaul. And they have a Yaakov and we have a Yaakov Yosef. They have a Yaakov Leib, we have a Yaakov Leib Yosef. You're getting the picture here. But I hope my Shauli always sees the Shauli. Ask Shauli if I can call you Shauli still. Okay, bark. This is how I make it. So this bark is going to last us probably for 2 or 3 cycles of company. And it freezes beautifully. And you literally don't have to take it out in advance of serving, meaning right when you're bringing in the plates from the main course, take out the bark. By the time you clean up the main course and bring out the dessert plates, your bark is good to go. Okay? What you want to do is when you want to freeze it, you want to freeze it between layers of paper. So you guys want to grab the scissors? And you can help me start to break it. So come in close now. Come.
Scissors were on the table.
I know, but I put them away.
We have
We're
2,
cleaning
we also
as
have
we
the
go.
meat ones.
And 10 times I asked someone to please put the corn. Can you put the corn with the
Like this
again?
one?
Okay, are people, did anyone answer if they like watching us like cook candidly for Shabbos or if they would rather me just do the Q&A? Guys, let me know that. Okay, girls, just do like a half cut on the paper, okay? Boom. Okay, and you can just give me like a few more sheets like that. Okay, so let's do our adult bark first. So basically the way that you work with bark, you just cut it. It's like you want it to be natural. Any kind of little smaller pieces, this is what I call the cook's treat. Those are too small to serve. You just break up the bark. You want it to look kind of like
You want to do
shardy.
this one with you?
No, but you can taste this one and tell me if it's good. Still don't forget to say bracha. Yeah.
What do we serve the Debs wants to know what do we serve the bark with?
Okay, very good. So usually I do like bark and cupcakes or bark, something cakey to go with it. Like I'll do 2 desserts on that day. So I'll do bark. This week we're doing bark and cake because it's my hubby's birthday. So he gets a snowman cake That's what I'll do. But I do it on a platter. You see how beautiful already it's looking. Come over here, Nachum, so they can see like the shards. How is it, guys?
So far, everyone is commenting they prefer the cooking over the Q&A.
Okay, great.
It's delicious.
And Ariella says that she loves these helpers.
Oh, Ariella, thank you.
It reminds her of when she was young and used to help her mother in the kitchen.
Oh, I love it. Okay, great, Ariella. I'm so happy you're enjoying. Oh, Rachel Nami, what'd you say, sweetie pie on the bark?
It's really good.
Okay, great. So this is what we'll be doing here. So here's our bark, and now I'm going to create another layer.
We have a lot of tins.
Yeah. So you guys want to start breaking up?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Nechama said that her kids
Do
enjoy
this one.
watching you instead of going on a Cholamoid trip.
Are you kidding me? Oh, is that a Nechama we know?
Nechama Dina Namarovsky.
Oh, Nechamadina, I love you.
I don't know how to break
You don't know how to break it up?
I'll
Okay.
have to break that because it's just like a crack.
Actually,
I
put it
believe
on what
she's
it
from Crown Heights.
Nechamadina, yeah? You're guessing, or?
But look,
I
you
think I
just
remember
crack.
from earlier.
Oh, for yeah?
Here, this good.
Yeah, okay. So hang on one second, girls, because I need to create another tin for you. What you need here is you need to give me a half of a...
Plum, can you go?
Cut the shape. Cut the shape.
I'm just.
What I really actually like you to do is put these back in the fridge, Rafalani, because the bark is already getting too soft to cut.
Yeah.
Okay? So you want to...
You used it for the hollow.
Oh, can you see if you
I can
can...
go on top.
It should be able to go on top of the challah. And this way, I want the bark to be all in 3 separate containers because you can, this way I can take them out and I know which bark I can serve. The little shard pieces. Do you have another half of a sheet for me, honey?
Yes, I just need now. Need two.
Great. You take another half, do, perfect. Do another one.
Here.
So you can see it, wait, but I need another half, baby.
Oh.
Yeah. The bark is getting a little bit warm and we want it to be...
Okay, I'm doing this quickly because it
That's
isn't
enough.
so it melted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put it back in the fridge. It's not ready yet.
Room for any more.
But do you think you can help her, even with the camera? Or do I need to go help her?
Or should I hold it for you?
Because it's getting very soft. And I actually prefer to store the bark in the freezer. You have a place?
Put it on top of that bark.
I feel like it's gonna crack the tin.
Nope.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, so everyone come here quickly. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do now. Here's our last row of bark. This is our the fruit and nut bark. We're going to put this like this. Okay, I'm blocking the light. You can tell me now. It's okay.
You're blocking the light.
So I did it. Okay, so I'm leaning back so you can see the fruit and nut bark. There's layers. Each layer is separated by baking paper. I'm going to cover this really nicely. Now we have to hope that we have a space in our freezer for. Bracham, want to give me the black marker and you can label this? Bracham loves to label, and she writes little Shabbos and Yontif notes, and she draws flowers and...
Okay, what's it? This is fruit bark?
Yeah.
They're
Let me
ready.
give another one. That was a little bit short.
Debs puts cranberries on her bark and serves it with ice cream cake and vodka.
What? Debs, we're coming over to you. We have cranberries and papaya and mangoes and apricots and pistachios and almonds and sour cherries. But ice cream cake?
Well, just ice cream and vodka cake.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Bark is excellent with ice cream. Vodka cake, bring it on, Debs. Okay,
This
fruit
is-
and nut bark. Bracha Miriam is also known to get so carried away with her labeling that she labels cinnamon challah, poppy seed, and poppy seed challah cinnamon, and then we get all confused. So, these are the little shards for the cook. Okay, Bracha Miriam, let's go on to this one.
Fruit and nut bark?
Fruit and nuts. Spell it right. Oh, show Debs. Did you put this out for Debs, Malcolm? Show Debs. Show it to Debs. Don't giggle, giggle. Show it to her. Okay, Debs, we had a little something I wanted to show you, but this is beautiful size. This is a great size. Look what Rafalani's doing here. Because this is like a great size.
All like
Some of them get small, so what you want to do, here I'll show you.
They are 14 months apart. Try to guess which one is older, Naomi.
Okay. That's good. Break this one into two. We don't want too many small pieces.
This is smaller.
It's okay.
Really small.
Okay. That's good. Oh, that's a nice, generous piece, Yohanami. Excellent. So who do they think is older? If you think the girl in the pink shirt is older, that's our Bracha Miriam. Let us know.
Is this pretty?
These s'mores look excellent.
Excelente. Our girls made them.
Not pretty?
Guys, look at what Bracha Miriam wrote.
We have one vote for glasses.
Oh, glasses is older? Okay. Can we look at what Bracha Miriam wrote here? Fruit and nut bark. Tell us, Bracha Miriam.
Fruit and nut bark at Shabbos, and this is my signature face that I always do.
Signature smiley.
Okay, show Rachanami doing that. Ooh, we gotta put a level. I need a layer of, yeah, a much layer. Keep going, keep breaking. Not a layer. Bracha Miriam, I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Please give me a layer of, parchment paper. Please.
Okay, all votes are coming in for pink shirt.
Everyone thinks glasses is older?
And
So-
I'm still older.
No.
So what's next?
Glasses, listen, glasses is older and
No. Shh.
glasses is older.
No. Don't say
You're
the
right.
rest. Don't say the rest.
You're older and she's taller. But glasses is catching up.
Well, the truth is that Rachanami also has glasses, but they're in the shop.
Yes. So we want to get a little bit one of these layers out. We got ahead of ourselves here. Okay, bring it on, girl. Looking good. Are the Gellers hungry? That's good. You didn't even have to do that in double. Good. Okay, bring it out. Bring out the next part. The s'mores. Give me another layer, Bracha Mary.
Well, what should I do?
That will get us to eat when we're done. Good. Bring me the s'mores, baby.
The other s'mores? Okay.
This is, if you were here, what you would get to eat. And of course, we're standing up and we're preparing for Shabbos and it's crumbs, so none of the calories count. Good. Go, girl.
Perks of the kitchen.
Perfect. Okay, give me another layer, Bracha Mary.
Alright.
So are you nervous that they're gonna like squish each other in the freezer?
No, but basically what they do is they can get stuck together. So I don't want to be ripping them apart and then, whoa! Come on, you can't, you gotta give it a good, you can't have so much waste.
But it's not gonna when you look, it's stuck to the paper.
Oh, so you go like that. Perfect. They get stuck together and then when you start to pull them apart, all the toppings start to fall off and start to melt, so that's why I give this a little bit of a buffer. Good job, perfect.
This is the nut. Come, don't put the chocolate in the nut.
Well, all the chocolates go together, it's fine. But I do love having that beautiful platter. This is not, I mean, it's a piece I'd like to get, but we gotta break it up a bit. Okay, great. Okay, Rachamay, we're gonna label this. Getting ready for label action.
I need to get another tin.
Wait, yeah, get another tin, perfect.
Don't we have one more tin and we have 3 more parts?
No, but we have more tins, Rachamami, in the... We have more tins in the cabinet. This is your s'mores bark, Rachamami. Ooh, man overboard. This is like a very nice big. Okay, Nelson, I actually need you to come with the camera.
There'll be the question of what are those little white things?
What, the marshmallows?
Oh, the marshmallows?
It was graham cracker, marshmallows, and then white chocolate.
More. You put one here or you
You can put one there if you want. It's okay.
Should I get another one?
Make another few ones while we're waiting. No. Make another few parchment paper sheets for us.
Vanya, or Vanya, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, wants to know where you guys live.
We are in Israel, in Beit Shemesh, in the center of the country, about a half an hour from Jerusalem, a Jerusalem suburb. Malcolm, will you come with me? Can we see if we can put this?
How do you spell s'more?
S-M-O-R-E-S. Actually, let me try to give it a...
S'mores bar.
Let's ask people, Malcolm, I don't know if they can hear me to eat the fruit and nut bar, the s'mores bar, or the kitty candy bar?
S'mores. S'mores.
But let's ask the people at home watching.
To weigh in which bark they
Yeah.
want to have,
Yeah.
rattle off what we're going to call them. The pretzel,
The fruit and nut,
fruity nut,
fruit and nut bark, s'mores bark, or kitty candy bark. The kitty candy bark has like whatever we have in the house that's colorful plus pretzels, because you always have to have chocolate and pretzels, sweet and salty. Right, guys?
Yep.
So, kitty candy bark, fruit and nut bark, or s'mores bark. Let us know. I hope we can open this freezer.
We are getting some questions. How do you make the bark?
Okay, so let me walk you through it. Rachanami, hands out of your mouth. Go wash your hands one more time, and then we shall break the kitty candy bar. You take chocolate. I always use a bittersweet chocolate. I love to have something that's about a 70%, over 62% cacao, but even higher because that's my preference. You have another question that you're asking, or no?
No, just the votes are coming in.
Oh, okay. What are people saying?
Mostly s'mores, some kitty candy, and the only person that voted for the nuts and fruit was someone who said I want all of them.
Oh, well, Chani's obviously not still watching because Chani loves my fruit and nut bark. Okay, kitty candy. But the s'mores is the first to go. We used to also make a peppermint bark with crushed peppermint candies. I love that one. Here's the kitty candy bark. Go ahead, Bachanami, put it down. So,
Can you start it for me?
sure. You take a corner just to start it. Okay? Now this you have to be careful because when you break it, a lot of the pretzels fall off. So I think we want to go with bigger pieces on this one. Last time I made the bark, hubby accused me of making it too thick. So I've made it much thinner. See, Nachum? It's a good thickness now. So try to kind of break in between pretzels.
You break it with the pretzels,
Yeah.
not against them.
Like
Cutting against the grain.
right, exactly. Okay, so basically, you're gonna have to do this in a double boiler situation because especially if you're gonna make this much bark or a large amount. Double boiler sounds scary, but essentially what it is, it's a heat-proof bowl on top of a pan of simmering water. Oh, I'll give you an example. Hubby's saying give an example. Okay, perfect. So hang on 1 second. Girls, let me know if you need help. Basically, this is what you would do. You would take, I only happen to have small or very large pots because my medium-sized pot just went to the graveyard. And we've got a new gorgeous one that we're going to Toible soon and we'll make it into the rotation. But until that happens, I had to use this small pot. But what's essential is you fill the pot with water, not too high. The height of the water depends on the size of the bowl that you're placing inside. So I use this bowl, just by way of example. You want the bowl to be nice and dry, because it sits in the pan without the bottom of it going all the way to the bottom of the pan. So the bowl has to be larger than the pan, so it sits in it. You fill the pan with water, but you do not want the bottom of the bowl to touch the water. So the test is, you place the bowl in the pan. You pick it up. If it's wet, it's touching the water and you have to lower the water line. If it's dry, you're good to go. Break up the chocolate, place it in here, place the water on simmer, and let just that gentle heat melt the chocolate. It will never burn, it will never seize up. Every once in a while, as we like to call it, what do we call it? You give it a what?
Mixie-tixie.
A mixie-tixie. Every once in a while, just a little mixie-tixie. And that chocolate stays nice and soft. And then you take it over here to a sheet pan that was lined with parchment paper. And using our offset spatula, we are pantomiming the making of the bark. You spread out the chocolate thinly, and then you top it while it's still warm and wet and gooey to your heart's content. It doesn't have to be warm, it just has to be melty, which is not a problem. It stays in that nice melted state if you let it melt gently like that. And we top it with all the different things, the fruits and nuts, or all the stuff that kids love. Bring up the next one. Get rid of the kitty candy. All the stuff that the kids love, or the s'mores, and then directly into the fridge to harden. Now we're pulling it out of the fridge. Doesn't take very long to harden. You break it up and you can serve it immediately, or you can make massive amounts like we do, and it freezes for a good few months. So you saw we are putting it. Gorgeous break, Russell Nami. You break it into nice bark shards and put it in a single layer in between parchment paper. Because sometimes in the freezer it can get stuck, and then when you're yanking it off, the toppings will fall off. Oh good, you have another. Perfect. Rachel Ami's generous, but she learned that from me.
Oh,
Great.
It's too much weight.
No, you're doing good, honey.
It does seem like a lot of things come up.
You okay? Everything good? So here's this. Let's finish this up. We're good with the bark, and then all of you haters are gonna see my salmon marinade, whether you like it or not. Good looking. And remember enough from when you were concerned that we were like putting toppings on? When you break it, you do lose a lot of the toppings. So you have to sort of over top it. Do we have any more guys in there?
We have one more bar.
One more bark? Okay, it's not gonna fit in here, so let's pull out another for all the extras. This is all the yummy stuff that we get to eat.
This is just all pretzels.
Okay, pull out the last bark, Mary.
I'm gonna write.
Rachel, pull out the last bark, and Mary, pull out the a tin, please.
A tin, okay.
Yeah. This is the kitty candy bark. And then we'll get to the salmon marinade, and then I think we'll be done for tonight because it's pretty late and hubby's arm hurts and I'm sweating and tired and exhausted, and I still have a ton of work to do tonight. So. Great. Okay, so broccoli, I'm right on this one.
The Shabbos kitty thing.
Kitty candy bar. Okay. Broccoli, if you cut me one more, sweetie, I'm going to go quickly on this.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Oh, I'm being so generous now. You can see I'm rushing through.
Yeah, let me let the place.
Okay, do it right next time, baby. Quickly, babe.
Funny kitty candy bar.
Okay, do we have any room in the second freezer, do we think?
Yeah. And the cupcakes, there's a lot of it.
Okay, great.
Ricky wants to know what else we're serving.
Okay, so the menu for tomorrow night is a side of salmon, a honey-baked side of salmon with a tropical fruit salad and scallion sauce. And then for the kids with less refined palates and some of the adults, we have tuna fish and pickles, because not everyone loves the salmon with the scallion sauce and the tropical fruit salad. And then we have the California avocado salad, the corn salad with that course as well. We'll put out edamame and we'll do a guacamole if we have the avocados are ready. Then for the main, we've got meat lasagna. We've got mashed potatoes made by my 5-year-old, and I'm not even joking, she gets calls for this recipe. And so we've mashed potatoes, meat lasagna, our baked oniony chicken, which is Rachel Nami's favorite, made with my homemade MSG-free onion soup mix, that you can get all of these recipes on joyofkosher.com. We also have hubby's sauteed string beans. Those are a big hit. Sauteed string beans with caramelized onions. And then for dessert, we could maybe do a Caesar salad if we feel like we need it, although I'm not sure that we do, with sun-dried tomatoes and whole wheat croutons. And then for dessert, we have all the barks. We'll do like a nice layout of some kitty candy bark, some s'mores bark, and some fruit and nut bark. And then we have birthday cake, a snowman cake for my husband's birthday. He's turning 29. And I made the estimate until 120, healthy and happy.
Amen.
And that's for that. And then to my sister-in-law's house tomorrow, I'm bringing gefilte fish. I'm bringing Persian rice with caramelized onions and dried fruits. It has pistachios. It's got papaya, pineapple, craisins, and pistachios, and caramelized onions. I'm bringing Jell-O, and I'm supposed to bring a Caesar salad, but I don't think she needs that in the end. So I think we're good there. Fruit and nut bark. I'm gonna find a place for this. I'm kind of tired, guys. Yeah, no. Thank you, kitty candy bark. So I think that we're good for now. I just want to tell you that I love you. What do we want to say? Wish everyone a Shana Tova, a good Moed, Moedim L'Simcha, Bracha Meir. Wish everyone by while we're writing this down. Thank you for hanging out and cooking with us. We'll try to do more of it if you enjoyed it. And we love you. Say good moed.
Good moed.
Say moadim l'simcha.
Moadim l'simcha.
Say chagim uzmanim l'sason.
Chagim uzmanim l'sason.
Say we love you.
We love you.
Say peace out.
Abba's the best.
Say Abba's the best.
Abba's the best.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.